What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. Yeah, that's right. This beast, we did some remarkable things with this beast. I tell you what. We took it, bought this thing out of the salvage yard. We sank $12,099 into it. Was able to take it out to the track, race it around the track, made it under 2 minutes, way under 2 minutes, which is great. Then we took it out to the drag strip and we won like $6,400 with it. We almost made it to the finals, but we were beat by a Lamborghini of all things. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is beat up. So after the winnings at the drag strip and after what I put into it, the car cost me total $7,749. So if I were to sell it, which I don't think I want to, I would have gotten about $6,000 out of it. So I really don't want to sell it for some reason. I'm just like, I've kind of grown attached to this. I mean, it really did well. Much like my my Roadster here, we had started getting some newer parts in it and some new tires and stuff on it. But this is almost one of the first ones I went out to the track with, and it did me well. So I had to keep it. So I think I want to keep this one as well. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. I need to add some more slots to my parking config file so I can have it somewhere. I just don't know where. I'm trying to keep it as kind of low key out here as possible, but maybe I'll make a museum out over in the building over there. I don't know. Anyway, not sure yet. On to other things. The Challenger in here, I've gotten all the body work done on the Challenger. Painted it the stock color, painted it the stock livery. So there you go. So we painted it that color, and that's what we've got so far. No engine, no transmission, no suspension per se yet. We'll have that maybe in the next episode. I don't know. Kind of got tied up doing other things. I'm like trying to get all my videos done because I'm not going to be in the area for a while. So I'm trying to get them to where they will just drop while I'm away. So, yeah, I haven't had much time to work on it, but today is the day to get a new barn bargain. So let's go hit the barn and see what we have out there. I always like hitting the barns. All right, let's see what we have in here. A couple of them right off the bat. I am looking at a Jaguar right here. What's the price tag on that? 37. That's probably not a bad price for it. Wheels are looking sketchy. All four wheels? Looks like all four wheels. A lot of dirt and dust on it. 55,000 miles. Wow. That's not bad. What's the price tag on it? She's wanting 37 for it, so it's not a bad. I'm already in the green with it. We've got ourselves, what is this, a Beamer. 26, way overpriced. Way overpriced. I'm not even going to touch that. What do we have in here? Nothing. So yeah, not even going to touch that. So it's a Beamer, a Ferrari, or not the Jaguar, I should say, Ferrari. And we've got this Ford Fiesta right here, 1040. That's about pretty much on par for what it's worth. A lot of parts that are missing, looks like. That's okay. I don't think I'm interested. So let's. Okay. Take a look around here real quick. I think I'm. Oh, there's the case. Okay, I think I'm going to take the Ferrari. I think this bad boy will bring in some bucks, and it's already in a good price. It's 2017. It's got some low miles. It's got all the body parts. Now the rims, this one might be in question. Some of these over here might be in question. So I may have to go out looking for another one, but that's okay. I think we're going to go ahead and build this. Why not? We've built all kinds of muscle cars, so, you know, why not take this one on too? All right, we're going to hit the garage and we'll be back in a few minutes. Yes, we want to buy those parts. All right. One Jaguar. Pretty much standard stuff. Got an F-type. Okay. We are going to send you. Let's move you to the car wash. So we were already like up a 1500 bucks, right? And I'm hoping. Okay, that back wheel back there is perfectly fine. This one's going to be questionable. Both these over here are going to be questionable. So where are we at with the price tag? We are already. Look, we cleaned it, and we're already up 6,300 bucks. Can't beat that, right? I mean, I could wash it and sell it right now and be done with it. But it's a very pretty color, and I think we are going to do something with it now. What is the price tag on it now? 69. So yeah, we're already in. Already up. I didn't look to see if I have. Didn't look to do an inspection. Idler rollers, yeah, that's not a big deal. Everything looks like it's going to be in pretty good shape, in the 40s. Cam gears at 18%, but that's going to replace a timing cover. Yeah, that's going to have to be replaced. Did that say 18%? What did that say? Oh, yeah, I've got that's going to be a problem. Inner tie rods, I'm not worried about because those things get replaced in the upper suspension arm. Yep. I think I may have that in. I might have that available. Front wheel hub, yeah, I've got one of those available. I think for the most part when it comes to the suspension, I think I'm in decent shape. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, there you go. Maybe I should sell this one. No. We committed to it. Let's go ahead and throw it on the rack. Alright. So, let's first things first. Let's go ahead and strip her down. Get all the body parts off of it. That way we can repair everything as we need to. Okay, windshield. That will have to come. All the glass needs to be replaced anyway. So how's everybody doing? Hope this video is funny, happy, and healthy. I know, I'm doing a Jaguar, and it's like, are you kidding me? Do I need to do... Wait, why do we have that in there? Wow. That's different. This is a... Isn't this a DLC? Yeah. I got a little bit of nickage in there. Yeah. Interesting. Alright. Go ahead and move you over and use it. 1,400 bucks. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Go in here. Let's take care of the body parts. So what are we doing with Bird Bargains and other cheap challenges? Well, this is going to be what we call a classic creation. So what we're going to do is everything on this car we were going to try and repurpose and rebuild and reassemble, right? So it's going to be completely stock. We're not going to put any performance parts into it. We're just going to take it for what it is, rebuild everything that we can, and replace what we can't. Like there's certain things you just can't repair, like bushings, stuff like that. So when it comes to stuff like that, like glass for the body, glass, you can't repair glass. And for interior, you can't do any of this. So we're going to take all that out. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of those and 1 of those. Interiors. 2 of those and 1 of those. So we're going to rebuild it back to stock, like it came off the assembly line. That's basically what we're doing with it. Yep, that's how we're going to play this. All right. Can't do the glass, like I said. The mirrors should be a good thing. Bumper. Taillights. Taillights, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Trunk. Take that tail light off. Oh, see, it fixed it. So I guess it was dented there. I guess that's what it was. So we fixed the body on it. We're all good. It's all good. Okay, front end. And headlights get fixed? No, they do not get fixed. So let's jump into the bodywork here. Bodywork station. Okay. We need glass, headlights, taillights, glass, headlights, taillights, glass, and glass. So we're just going to put all new parts, but like I can't refurbish the headlights, so I have to put brand new ones in. Windshield, same thing. So yeah. This is a pretty color, so I've kind of I like the way it looks. But man, I'm going to have to find another framework unless I have one in the I might have one in the storeroom, which would be remarkable if I did. It would be remarkable if I did. License plates, we have to buy new ones. So let's go back to the plates. Plates. What are these anyway? Now, just says standard plate, but what is it? It's just a white plate. Okay. So just a standard plate. Okay. So we'll just go... Is there such a thing as a standard plate? I don't think so. Oh, standard plate. Okay, so we're just going to get 2 of those. Buy them. All right. Now, all we're going to do is just put 2 brand new plates on it. Because I'm telling you right now, this one's going to get sold. I'm just going to sell this one. Anything? Sell parts. Less than 80%, yeah. Alright, while we're here, let's open a case. Let's see what I got. Okay, I always go with the second and the fourth one. Bonus. Okay, cool. That works. Alright. Now that we've got the interior and the body done, let's make sure that... Yep, interior. Now it's just nothing more parts. Let me move this out of the way before I trip over the stupid thing. Okay. Up, and away. It's almost the same color as my Challenger over there. That's interesting. Alright. If these wheels are in bad shape, then I'm going to have to stop all the presses and just try to find another Jaguar. Because that's gonna bum me out right then and there. And shock absorbers don't get repaired, so they'll have to be replaced. Most of this stuff gets repaired. Doesn't look like I have a fuel pump. No fuel pump, but I have a fuel tank. Okay, exhaust systems. They just go away. So let's go ahead and get rid of all that. I'm hoping all these parts are repairable. That upper arm right there looks negligible. It looks like it's not going to make it. 19%. I'm actually impressed that it's okay. I'm actually kind of surprised, but that's okay. What we got here? This arm here. A lot of rust going on underneath here. Okay. Bushings, of course, will always be replaced. There's nothing we can repair. Drive shaft. This car looks like it should be featured down in Naples. If you guys are ever in Florida, and if you ever go to Naples, in March, at least that's when I was there last year. In March, they have the Naples on 5th. If you ever go to that, you'll find a lot of high-end cars. Now, you do have to pay for a ticket to get into the place, but it's like city blocks of nothing but really high-end cars. I'm talking Lamborghinis, Ferraris, There's probably the largest collection of Ford GT 350s you'll ever find anywhere. Handful of classic cars here and there, but a lot of really high-end cars. A lot of Corvettes I saw there. Some nice custom. I saw like a nice custom older Corvette. So there is a few nice older cars in there. But yeah, if you ever get an opportunity to go there, do it. Last year I think the tickets were like $40, and you had to get like a wrist. They sent you a wristband, so you have to wear this wristband to get in. And it's just because, you know, a lot of people just up and down the street just kind of get into it. Kind of cheat the system a little bit. And what that is it's for charity. So it's a charitable event. So if you're cheating the system, you're just cheating the charity, basically. All right, we've got that done. Let's go ahead and we're gonna come back here to repair bench. Let's see just how many parts I can screw up. Because you and I both know I'm always bound to screw something up. Sometimes I get real lucky and I am able to repair all the parts. Not all the time though. I've screwed up on some really critical parts in the past, and I would just like kick myself in the butt for those. Man, that one took a while to get fixed. Usually it's 1 or 2 shots. See, like these suspension pieces, I have to be real careful on. Because you know what? I don't know if I have them in the warehouse. And that's going to be... that was close. You don't feel my insides jump every time I'm that close and going, oh my gosh, I almost lost it. And we're coming down to the end. Looks like we've got it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Let's see what we have available to us. I need a cylinder. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I keep forgetting we do the brakes over here too. We usually do the brakes while I'm doing this, but okay, turn that. What else do we have we need? Drive shaft. Yikes. Okay, so the converter is replaceable. Anything exhaust-wise is replaceable. The fuel tank's replaceable. Get rid of all that. We need a couple of shock absorbers. Caps, springs have to be replaced. Sway bar has to be replaced. Rubber bushing. So I think this is 8 and 8. So 8 are... Yeah, 8 and 8. Couple of links, couple of bearings. Okay, so what I need to find is a wheel hub, drive shaft, and cylinder. So let's look in here to the warehouse. Brakes. Okay, we've got a cylinder. Transmissions. Okay, I've got a drive shaft. All right, cool. Let's see. What else did I need? Drive shaft, good. Cylinder, good. Oh, rear wheel hub. Okay. Rear wheel hub. Let's go here to rear. Rear wheel hub B. I have one rear wheel hub. Okay, let's see if this is... Yeah. Yikes. I only had one. I'm going to have to pay more attention to that stuff when I rip cars apart. Because what I've done in the past is I've gone out to the salvage yard and I'll buy, you know, a cheap car and then just take parts off of it, right? And then just scrap the whole thing. So, yeah, I haven't been doing that lately, so I need to, like, try to start doing that more often. Okay. back to the parts. I got shock absorbers. Need 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. Rubber bushing, I need 8 of you. Small, I need 8 of you. A lot of bushings. Rear link, 2. And wheel bearing for 2. Okay. Alright, we've got that. Alright, now what I haven't done is separated these wheels. Okay, this one's going to be okay. Alright, cross your fingers, cross your toes. It's only 17%. I think this is done. Oh my god, it's at 15%. Okay, hang on. Oh, I got so damn lucky. Oh my god. All right, that works for me. Okay, so the tires I need are sport tires, 295/30. So we're looking for the sport tires. I think it was a 20. 295/30. Right? I hope so, because that's what I just bought. 295/30/20. 295/30/20. Yep. We are good to go. Whew. God. That. Okay, so I think I might be okay with the other 2. I'm hoping so. Be interesting. All right. There we go. Now we should be able to put this thing together. Should be fairly easy to put back together. We've got all the parts, all the good bushings. You know what? What I need to do is go ahead and sell my parts that are under 75%. That'll help me out here. That way I'm not putting old parts on it. I don't know if you guys have done it, but I've done it in the past where I get in a hurry. And for whatever reason, the 100% parts do not come up to the front. And then you put an old part on. And you're like, why am I a little off here? So, and that's what happens. So yeah, get rid of all the old parts. That way you don't have to worry about it. Sway bar. This is a lot for a rear end, that's for sure. Okay, bearing, bushing. Drive axles are usually one of those items also that are yet... Oh, I didn't get brake pads. I am such a dodo head. Alright, hang on. Brakes. Pads 2, thank you. Okay. Yes, you can't refurbish brake pads, so you know. That was a dumb move on my part. Sport tire. Nice. Okay, we got one more bushing before I leave on this side. Okay, I'm going to have to find a fuel pump while I'm in this state. Let me go ahead and get the exhaust system lined up here and get a couple catalytic converters. There we go. Keeping the drive shaft because I'm going to eventually pull that whole engine out, so we don't need that. I'm not going to stick it on. Okay. I like how everything's black with the exception of the hubs out here. Like, really? Everything should be black. Okay. Pushing. Pushing. Get that in there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes. The camera angle sometimes freaks me out. So, yeah. Okay. I'm jumping around here, so it's like you. So I just kind of go back and forth to try to go as fast as possible for the reassembly process. That's not always a good thing, but... Alright, love these wheels. Do I have anything left in the inventory except for the drive shaft? Alright, that's it for tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me go put this up. Let me go rename this sucker. Let's see here. Warehouse. Let's go ahead and change the name of that. Jaguar, right? Yeah. It was F-type. F-TYAP. There we go. All right. Because I have that, boom, you're in there. There. Now we're going to save those parts for later. All right. That helps me out. I think that's going to give me a good idea of what the front end is going to be like, the wheels. If not, I already know. Let's take a look here before we get too crazy with this. Cross member F. That's the main thing. Cross member F. I have the engine piece I don't have either. So let me go take a quick look here. Cross member D. Ooh, I do have an F. So that's a good part. Okay, so for the engine, I may have to go looking for an engine part. It's this piece right here, which is a timing cover. Timing cover A, V8AJ. So I don't think I have that. That's something strange that I would not have. So we'll go engine cover. No. So in between episodes, I'm going to go looking for an engine. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging. I'll talk to you all soon. This is Hurst Quayzar is in. Good night, everyone. And I'm out.